कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। Sita was in a fix. What should be done? Ravana has threatened me. Ravana has asked the Rakshasis to keep threatening me. I don't see any sign of hope at all. While she was thinking so, the leader of those Rakshasis by name Trijata approaches Sita. She tells Sita, I had a dream. I saw that you along with Rama and Lakshmana were dressed in white, driven by horses, four-tusked elephant, bullocks, a pushpaka vimanam. You were all touching the rays of the sun in the northern horizon. On the other hand, Sita, I saw the monarch, the reigning monarch of Lanka, who was seated on an ass going in a southern direction, smeared in oil, attire in red, tonsured head, in a drunken state. Everything that can go wrong with Lanka went wrong in my dream, Sita. But the only ray of hope was Vibhishana, who was seated in the shade of a white umbrella, dressed in white, seated on an elephant. He was the only ray of hope. Thereby, Trijata asked the Rakshasis to stop threatening Sita and seek refuge at her. The Rakshasis took no one step, but Sita felt if these Rakshasis, however be their demeanor, their thoughts, they have a wonderful leader filled with sattva guna like Trijata, thereby keeping Trijata in the Acharya Sthana in mind, she said, if this come true, the dream come true, I shall give asylum to all the Rakshasis and nothing will happen to them, no harm shall cause any danger to them at the hands of Rama or Lakshmana. That time, Trijata tells, Hey Sita, while you are speaking such nice words, I have been giving such positive hope to you. Do you hear the chirping of the birds? That in itself is a positive sign for all good things to happen. Pakshita shakha nilayam pravishtah punah punaschottama santvavadi suswagatam vacha mudirayanaha punah punaschodayati vakrishtaha. As she sees the chirping of the birds, he listens to the chirping of the birds, which is a positive sign. Trijata says, Sita, look, your left eye, your left arm, your left thigh, there is a throbbing that I see, as mentioned in Sundara Kandam. For the woman, when the left hand side of the body shows some kind of throbbing, it means good will happen. Because something good is going to happen to you, Sita, your left eye, your left arm, your left thigh is throbbing. Now, Sita, after listening to the convincing and the consoling and the positive words of Trijata, Trijata leaves that place. Now Sita thinks, well, I have heard of something positive from Trijata, but I see no ray of hope. Nobody has come from the side of Rama to even convince me that he is coming. This being the state of Sita, Sita now thought to herself. The Tamil poet Kamban says what Sita thought to herself. Karumegam nedunkadal கானையான் தருமே தமியேன் எனது ஆர் உயிர்த்தான் உறும் ஏறு உரள்வெம் சிலை நான் ஒளித்தான் வருமே உரையாய் வலியார் வலியே. She says, I have been thinking about Rama. O you moon. She looks at the moon and she says, O you moon, you have been looking at me for long. You must have also been looking at Rama for long, wherever he is. The only one who is looking at both of us at the same point in time is, oh, you moon. Can't you convey the feelings that I have for him? Can't you go tell him? Can't you convey the thoughts and the message that Rama would have wanted to convey to me? Can't you be my messenger, O you moon? Sita asks. In another verse, she says, வாராது பொழியான் என்னும் வன்மையினால் ஓர் 1000 கோடி இடர்க்கு உடையேன் தீரா ஒரு நாள் வலி சேவகனே நாராயணனே தனி நாயகனே. Well, I am ready to bear as much pain as possible, but I just hope, even if I am ready to bear 1,000 cuts, 1,000 beatings, I wish I could see Rama one day. So Sita is deeply meditating that she should get some message from Rama. Despite her prayers, despite so many days and weeks that have passed, she sees no hope. That is when Sita thinks, well, on one side is Ravana, his threatening process, the Rakshasis here who are waiting for an opportunity to pounce on me. Well, on one side I see a thin ray of hope given by Trijata. But beyond that, I don't see any scope for positivity around me. I don't think. It is time for me. It is time for me, Sita thinks. It is time for me that I commit suicide. I should be committing suicide. I don't wish to live. See, we all look up to Rama and Sita for positivity, for positive vibes. But there is an instance in the Ramayana, in Sundara Kandam, where Sita wishes to commit suicide. So, such thoughts, we may wonder, they are gods, they are Paramatma, they are Divya Dampati. When they are born human, they will act human. So, it's a human mentality to never accept failure. So, Sita too cannot bear it beyond a certain threshold. She says, I have to commit suicide. So, how will she commit suicide? So, she says, I've got a long plait of hair. Let me tie it around my neck, tie it around the branch of the tree of Simshupa. Let me hang myself. Sita uses her long hair. She ties it around her neck. Then puts the remaining hair onto the branch of the Simshupa tree, ties that up strongly and waits for that moment when she can hang herself. Ananya devatyamiyam kshama cha bhumau cha shayya niyamascha dharme pativratatvam viphalam amedam kritam kritaghnesviva manushanam. She says, I have worshipped, I have performed austerities, I have done charity, I have done dharmam. I have been a very, very obedient daughter. I have been a very, very respected daughter-in-law. I have been a pativrata wife to Rama. But see, all the austerities that I have undergone bear no fruit to me. So, is there any use for me to survive? As she thinks of this, she also concludes, well, even if Rama were thinking about me, even if Rama were to come to a good judgment, even if Rama were to come to a logical solution to meet me, to convey the message, to rescue me, for even a well-thought judgment, the messenger should be good. Arthanarthantare buddhir nishchita pina shobhate ghatayanti hi karyani dutaha panditamaninaha. The messenger should be good. While she thinks about this, she thinks it is high time that I commit suicide and is ready. Imagine the state of Hanuman. Hanuman has never seen Sita before. He has never attended Rama and Sita's marriage. He is not those Rama's brother or classmates from higher education under Vasishtha. He has met Rama recently. He comes not from the Narajati, he comes from the Vanarajati. He is not a Grihastha like Rama, he is a celibate, he is a Brahmachari. So this being the state of Hanuman, Hanuman has been first of all told that you have to go in search of Sita whom he has never met. He had to cross so many impediments, come to Lanka in the middle of the night, go to many places, come to the Simshufa Vriksham, be a witness to a plethora of events, and now he is seeing right in front of his eyes, Sita is committing suicide. What will he do now? See, if we were in that position, we may think, I've worked so hard for her, let me jump and speak to her. This is what we will think. Let's see what Hanuman thinks. Yadivacham pradasyami Drijatiriva samskritam. Should I talk in the perfected language? Because samskritam means the perfect language. Yadivacham pradasyami Dwijatiriva samskritam Ravanam manyamanamam Sita bhita bhavishyati. Sita will get rattled. If I speak in Sanskritam, imagine a person in the form of a Vanara is speaking the spotless, blemishless, flawless Sanskritam. So Hanuman says, I can't speak in Sanskritam. Then what should I talk to her? He says, let me talk to her in a language which the Manushyas can speak, which the commoners speak. Let me not talk a very perfected scholarly language like Sanskritam. Let me talk a Manusha Bhasha, which is a Madhura Bhasha, which is a sweet language. Many Acharyas opine that the Madhura Bhasha must have been Tamil. Now a lot of you may get offended. Why can't Hanuman speak Kannada, Telugu, Malayalam, Gujarati, Marathi, Hindi, Prakritam, Pali, Bhojpuri? Because Prakritam and Pali were also common. But Tamil has equally a very, very rich heritage. So many Acharyas opine it could be Tamil. Well, you can even think it is Prakritam or Pali, there is no harm. But Hanuman thought, let me talk to her in a normal language. But what will he talk? He has decided he won't speak in Sanskritam. He has to speak in a commoner's language. It could be Tamil, it could be Prakritam, it could be Pali or any other language. Then he continues. If I do not talk to her, in case I don't talk to her, she will die because she is in the verge of dying. Pranatyagascha vaidehya bhavedanabhibhashane. The Tamil poet Kamban puts together a list of thoughts which went in Hanuman's mind. He says, Kandanan anumanum karuttum yenninan. Hanuman thought this is the situation. He knew what the situation was. Kondanan tunukkum meitinda kushuvan. Sita is committing suicide. See, somebody is going to jump into the water, you will hold their hand. If he holds Sita's hand, Sita may not like some stranger, some random person touching her. Meitinda kushuvan. Andarnayagan arul tudan yanyana. I am the messenger of the world, the Lord of the universe called Rama. My name is Hanuman. If he shouts, Andarnayagan arul tudan yanyana tondai vai mailinai toludu tondrinan. Kamban says, he spoke in a loud tone, I am the messenger of the Lord of the universe called Rama. My name is Hanuman. What Kamban says. But Valmiki differs. He says, Hanuman did think of whether to speak in Sanskritam or the commoner's language. What to speak. If he did not speak, what would happen to Sita? If he would speak in Sanskritam, what would happen to Sita? If he didn't speak, Sita will die. If he speaks in Sanskritam, listening to a Vanara speak in Sanskritam, she will die of heart attack. Then what will he speak? He did something very, very unique. He had to stop Sita from committing suicide, but it should not be a shock, something very pleasing to the ear. What did Hanuman do? Hanuman's solution to this problem faced by Sita in the next episode.
Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a two-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.